Let's face it, none of us really likes to go to the doctor, but that's especially true for our pet family. They have very special needs. So we're here today at Firehouse Animal Health Centers in Leander to see how they have a very special way of approaching their appointments. It's fear-free and cat-friendly. And we thought, what better way to experience a dog's visit to the vet than from the dog's perspective. So we've got a camera here on Iris, and we're gonna go inside to see how Dr. Mendoza makes sure it's a fear-free visit for everybody. Are you ready, Iris? Let's go, come on. Good girl. Look both ways. Okay, here we go. Dr. Mendoza, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Here is Iris.
Hi, gorgeous. How are you? Would you like a little snack? Good girl.
Now, as you can see, Iris is not exactly a fearful kind of pet. She's pretty used to these veterinarian visits. But I know in your experience, you do meet lots of pets who are a little more fearful, but you have a really special way of approaching that here.
We do. We have plenty of pets that come in here and aren't as excited to greet the veterinarian as Iris was. But yes, absolutely. We want to make their experience as calm and comforting as possible so that we can practice great medicine with them.
We're going to kind of show the folks at home what a visit might be like if their pet is a little more afraid. Are you ready, Iris? You want to go in the back?
Iris, here we are in our open treatment area. So we're gonna let her stand here on this carpet.
Right here.
Sometimes the floors get just a little bit slippery for them. So we do like to come down to their level. A lot of times they just don't want you coming over them. We have some squeeze cheese or we have some peanut butter that they tend to love. And so while we're doing our exam, we'll try and distract them with that so they don't even know that they're getting part of the exam. I can just even squeeze on her belly and do part of my physical exam, and she's so focused on that peanut butter that I'm able to do a really great physical exam on her. Unfortunately, I think there have been experiences where these guys go into their veterinary clinics, they don't get great physical exams because they're so nervous. So this really allows us to make sure we can go from nose to tail and get that good exam. We also do have some thunder jackets that we can give for comfort while they're here. So an example of that is our little small dog one that we have. It just provides a little bit more comfort to them after they're waking up from anesthesia, or again, if they're here and they're trembling and you have the little trembling guys, this can help them feel a little bit more comfortable while they're here.
And how does all of this kind of translate when we're talking about the pet parents as well? Because they're probably a little nervous for their family when they're here too, especially if something scary might be happening.
Right, so if they've had a bad experience before, it's a little daunting to actually bring them back to a veterinary clinic. So when they come here and they see that their pet is relaxed, that we're able to get good thorough physical exams, they're definitely more willing to bring their pet back.
And I know that, pardon the pun, there are probably some scaredy cats who come in here. Cats are a whole other ball game when it comes to, but you treat that very special too. And we're actually gonna go meet one of your patients and see how you take care of our feline friends as well. Dr. Mendoza here. We are now in the cat exam room, which is another thing that sets Firehouse Animal Health Centers apart, is you really do have these separate exam rooms for some of our cats who may be a little more nervous, including sweet Boogie here in the bag.
That's correct. Yes, we do like to have a separate room for cats that doesn't have any dog smells in it. We have little cat pheromones that we spray to try and calm them.
You also will invite an assistant in here to help. Jason's in here today with Boogie, just in case sometimes maybe the cat needs a couple hands to help make it feel more comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. We love to keep them in environments that they're the most comfortable, and if that means she's most comfortable in her bag, we'll do most of our exam, what we can, in here. There she is.
Oh.
There she is.
Oh,
so
she's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm not exposing the rest of her back end. I can just start to look at her eyes, her ears, her little teeth. Unfortunately, we see more dog patients than we do our cats, and a lot of times cats are really comfortable in their own homes, but you take them out of that and they do become a different kitty cat. So it's so important. Cats love to hide disease. So if we're not able to detect that with just doing great physical exams, we can miss something that we could have helped them out with potentially years before. And then I can let her, tuck right back in and then get to the rest of it and move on back. If we can have a kitty have a great experience, I think that's huge and impacts their caregiver tremendously.
Well, thank you for showing me how you take the fear out of the practice for everyone. Our feline friends, our peanut butter loving friends named Iris, who I think is in the lobby right now looking for treats or peanut butter or both. Thank you so much for having us out here today.
Absolutely.
Aha, I thought I knew where I could find you. See, Iris, that was easy. Fear-free here at Firehouse Animal Health Centers means carefree cats, pleased pups, and happy humans. You want another treat, don't you? We'll see you guys out here. Good girl.